Hello everybody and welcome back to Rimworld. Now we are in fall as we can see, and Pride and Procene are still living, which is a good thing, but we have to make some changes now in order to survive our first winter. Or hopefully that we can do that. First of all, what I want to do is I want to enlarge my room here a bit so we have a bit of space here. As we can see, since we're on the edge of the map, I cannot, unfortunately Nathaniel cannot continue building down here. You know, this is kind of like a dead zone for building, so we have to make a bit of room here in the mountain. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, we're going to mine a few things away here, right? Because this is going to be our new bedroom. Then making the bedroom have higher quality is important. Another thing is, since it's getting winter, then we also need in the bedroom and in these rooms here a bit more temperature control, as well as for my food supplies. So they also need some more temperature control. Right now they're spoiling a bit too fast because they're not refrigerated, right? So we want to have another cooler like this one here, but we put it all the way down to close to, I think, 5 degrees for this whole thing to work, right? And for that we will need another room, and that planning out here. So then we have the bedroom over here, and then we still have a bit of room to live on, and another smaller room indoors where we can have a farm at some point once we have researched the hydroponic, which is a pretty cool tech. It's this one here, and this would allow us to farm inside of the house. Now, to farm inside of the house, we need a few more things prepared. I don't think we'll make it before this winter, but we can try. Right, in that case, rice is ready. We only have 2 meals left, so the rice is something that Procene will be able to do then during daytime, and she's going to harvest a bit of the rice here. We could also harvest these bushes, that's fine, and we're going to keep the rabbit and the tortoise here for now because they kind of like act as a emergency food supply during winter if it comes to that. Now the next day is approaching, and we still also have to find means here to get rid of the sandstone junk. Now, this one is then being built, that is fine, or being mined. The other thing that we want is a conduit. This one here, power conduit. This one, of course, transports the energy to the other side of the room then, right? Over here, so we can have another cooler and heater system activated on this side as well. Very important. Now, next day is upon us. They are waking up, and Pride, as we can see, or Nathaniel, is building the conduit there right away. So when we activate it, as we can see, we have now power supply going all the way to this side. Procene is eating something before she's finally starting to harvest the rice. She's the perfect housewife, gotta say that. And Nathaniel is now mining, making a bit more room here for a larger colony. And I still hope that Procene stays with us, though I don't really know. We get a new event, Disease the Plague. Oh no, Nathaniel once again. Once if a colonist have gotten sick from plague, ensure you have a medical bed and a doctor, make sure that they get proper treatment. Right, so this of course puts us way back again with our planning. Procene is already doing her best to now treat him. And as we can see, he's got tended now. Let's have a look at the plague. Whole body plague minor, and as we can see here, immunity is at 2%, though his plague at the moment is at 3.5, so it's growing more quickly than the immunity. So Procene will do her best, her utmost, to keep him healthy there, otherwise he might die. And as we can see, immunity is now growing as well a bit, or faster than before. Very important. Probably with the next tending then in 9 hours with another patch of medicine. We hopefully can heal him, but unfortunately this slows us tremendously down. Something that I really cannot afford at this stage. Procene is now doing the heavy lifting in the meantime. She's like getting the wood here in here, cleaning up a bit. Yeah, that's fine and all, but she cannot really do that much, right? She's cleaning up the dirt. Another interesting thing that happens while Procene is cleaning up the sandstone chunks everywhere now is that here a herd of gazelle have settled down close to my territory, which is pretty cool because they're not very dangerous and easily hunted with a bow. So they might supply us with some fresh meats then during winter if things get rough. While both of them are sleeping and Nathaniel is still healing, another event happens, the malaria. So Nathaniel now has the plague and malaria. How is this even possible? He's gotten sick from that. Ensure you have medical supplies and stuff like that. Insane, absolutely insane. Now the plague is something we actually tended right away. Malaria, on the other hand, is growing quickly now. So he's got the plague and malaria. Poor Nathaniel, and Procene is probably already thinking, what the hell am I married with? At least she's the housewife, she's not married really, but still, that is just absolutely mind-boggling. And at the same time, we get a raid. So many things. A group of tribespeople from Shevagogo Pact have arrived. Let's have a look. Is it only one? Yeah, Procine is alone. She's on her own. We do, however, still have some traps activated. So this might still be a nice one, right? He will probably not arrive, and he's got only a knife, unfortunately. Perhaps he's got some good clothing. A jacket, at least. Oh, yeah. Very good. And the first trap already put him out of his misery. And Procine will then, next day, be able to strip him of any clothes and stuff like that. And some pemmican that we have here as well. So once again, Procine has to do everything herself. She's feeding him now, and she's also tending to his wounds. So hopefully the infection doesn't rise any more than that. In that case, medicine is going down a bit now. We are down to 3, and Nathaniel will need that for quite some time. What is Bratro doing now? Oh, he's taking the food. I see. Yeah, because he is pretty low on food there. Though he doesn't take the knife, so that's fine for now. I don't think he knows what to do with that. I hope he's not getting dangerous or anything like that. What we still need to do, besides some berries, of course, that we have outside, we need to get more medicine, and that is something we get from these bushes that we find in the wild. We could also grow them ourselves on a field, of course. That is something we need to do later then. I'm very limited with manpower right now since Nathaniel is sick all the time. Oh, he's up actually. It's looking good at the moment, but of course he needs lots of sleep. We also will be able now to harvest a bit more rice. Poor Procine, I hope she's not too down because of that. She's getting a bit more medicine now. And yeah, Nathaniel needs some treatment. There, he's got it. Hopefully that solves a few problems here. So immunity for malaria is now higher as well than the actual sickness. Illness, that is. And yeah, she's doing the job though. Alright, Procine is going back to treatment. We have stripped this raider here out of his clothes as well. It gets a pigskin jacket that we can use and a cloth touquet. So these things are having a good insulation there for winter. We probably will have Procine wear that. And Royal Tribute Collector, another thing is happening. A tribute collector from the Fallen Empire is approaching. They will accept any prisoners and gold you offer as tribute. The one who gives over the tribute will receive honor for fulfilling the tradition and supporting the upper houses. You can expect the tribute collector to arrive roughly twice per year as long as you are not enemies with the Fallen Empires. Oh, quite a lot of them. Quite a lot of them. Unfortunately, I do not... I mean, we still have him. Is he dead? He's dead, unfortunately. I would have had him as a prisoner and then gave him over. Unfortunately, we don't have anything with us. We don't even have any gold. Okay, she's taking the cloth. That is fine. We have Bratro here, but I don't think that we can actually take him. Seems to be pretty powerful. And as far as I can see, we don't have any gold close by. This might be a new problem now. Okay, they're all here gathered just in front of my. I will probably have to trade with her. So let's have a look what I can give her to make her happy. Alright, so there we have it, and we have nothing to give. It's a huge problem right now. We could also gift, but we really don't have anything, so I'm sorry for that. I hope they're not doing anything bad with us. Meanwhile, we've also developed now an immunity against the plague. So Nathaniel has finally beaten it, so the plague is now going down. It was extreme high up there. Malaria is still minor, so the immunity here is also higher than the actual one. So I hope that this emergency is over now and Nathaniel can do something for us again. It's still fall, but we've lost a lot of time with that now. Alright, next day, Nathaniel is on his feet again. For now, I think the malaria will still go worse though before it goes down again. So for now he's on his feet, but he will soon be on the bed again. A gift from the Fallen Empire. Imperials from the Fallen Empire have left a gift, a Glitterwald medicine. Okay, I have no idea why, so I was actually almost expecting that they would now kill me or something like that, because I couldn't pay them anything, but at least they left us something. That's pretty cool. We're still in fall. I hope that we can harvest the potatoes at least once before the winter arrives. Unfortunately, everything is so slow because of Nathaniel now. But well, you can't change that. Food-wise, we are not in the best position there as well. We don't have that much food at the moment. And I will need a whole new storage then. Probably in here in the mountain. What we can do is having then this one here act as a refrigerator or something. Okay, next day, Procine is on her feet already. We get a mad alpaca. An alpaca has gone mad and is now rushing towards my camp. Now, I hope it will go through the traps. And Procine, you will stay indoors, hopefully. Right, so she's just waiting it out, hopefully. Where is the alpaca? And, oh god, what happens now? Procine tried to woo Pride by telling a tale about the link between politics and love. Pride responded well and is now Procine's lover. Yay! They're lovers. Procine and Pride now want to sleep together. Consider assigning them a double bed. I have no idea how they became lovers. Probably because he's sick all the time and she feels like she has the stronger hand. She's the upper hand over him. Might be something, right? There's the alpaca. It's on manhunting mission. It's actually 15 years old. And it's not coming through the door though. Right, so hopefully... yeah, because they are now lovers, I hope she's really happy. I mean, she is pretty happy. I hope that she stays with us, right? Because there's still the quest that we have active with her. And in 5 days, things turn out than how they do. And if she's happy enough, she will stay here. Right, so hopefully that's the case, because I don't think that Nathaniel can survive on his own. That would be really bad. And hopefully Procine don't go outside right now. She's idle as well. We still cannot harvest anything. Let's have a look what she can do in the meantime, right? We do need a bit more food. Okay, it's not going through the traps there. The corridor of death. Rather staying outside. That's a problem for us though, because there's no way for us to grow any food right now, and I think Procine would not be ready to mine. She has no mining skills and she will not do it. On the other hand, construction, she will also not do that. She will also not hunt. So she's really not good use for any of these things. We need Nathaniel back again. Alright, Nathaniel is on his feet again because he has now developed also an immunity against malaria, so we can finally use him to, yeah, at least try kill the alpaca that we have out there. We have a bow, we're equipped with that. Procine, she's got... Is she good at anything with fighting? She's good at melee at least a bit. No idea. We'll try to do it with Nathaniel there. And we oh, very good. It actually went through the traps there. It's dead now, so we can butcher it. Perfect. Absolutely perfect for that. He's repairing the traps. And we have a bit of meat there as well now with the alpaca is being brought now by Procine back home. Let's harvest a few of these bushes outside. So it's a bit less dangerous now again. Pooh, that was pretty close though, I think. Let's get a few more bushes there if they have the time. And as we can see, it's getting really uncomfortable out there. Potatoes are only 50% grown. This is not looking good. Nathaniel is continuing now to build us the next structure. Of course, we're going to have a double bed here then, in this little home. And let's build us another wall then, going through that. Actually, we don't need those things here. Oh, this one actually, yeah, we need to mine away. And he is pretty happy. Oh, and we get another raid. It's once again only one. That is fine. Where's Procine? Is she outside? Yep. Procine, you have to go back now. Oh god, there are so many things happening all at once. Give me some room to breathe here. This raid, it's only one though. Is he wearing anything useful? Let's have a look. Cloth t-shirt. He's got some jade. That's good for trading. Other than that, not the best one. But he's definitely going to die here in the traps anyway. Okay, Pride and Procene are waiting. He's not intimidated by all the corpses and skeletons. First trap, actually he's not dead. Second one, very good. Alright, fine. Strip him. Oh, actually, yeah, capture. We can capture her. We still have the badge. Our first prisoner. Might be a good idea to have a prisoner, just in case the tax collectors come back again, the tribute collectors. We could give them a prisoner. And we're actually tending. I have no idea if that is a good idea though, you know, so tending to Sierra. I mean, just in case, if she gets hostile again, we might then just kill her. We're 2. This one's 1. We might actually strip. Yeah, let's strip of any clothes, especially of the weapons. Alright. How's the health looking? Oh, very badly wounded though. Severe blood loss. Stab scars on his torso. Not looking good. We're treating him though. I have no idea if that is a good idea. We'll just try and figure it out. And on the other hand, we do need a few medicine again. A bit more medicine. Let's just find some plants for that. It might be a good idea probably to bring him then over to our side. No idea. There's some medicine over here, and those 3 plants there, that should be fine. And where is my alpaca? Oh, it's already being butchered, very good. Gives us some camel hide and lots of meat then that we can cook. He's still tending the troops though, the wounds. Taking quite some time as it seems. Okay, and this is the Shevagogo Pact. Very good. Repairing the traps again, because you never know when the next raid happens. So we have then 4 traps here, so that's at least if 2 people are coming, right, we can still defend ourselves against them. And a bit of jade, that's going to be very, very useful. We have a major break risk of Procene. Alright, she needs some sleep, that's all. Both of them are sleeping now again. And I think they're not that happy that they have to sleep apart from each other. Yes, want to sleep with Pride. So we need to finish this room here to have a double bedroom then. Perfect. Next day we finally have now this room here available to us. The only thing now, we need to uninstall the bed, or both beds, and we're going to make a little door, a wooden door. Or we could even have a jade door, right? Jade door towards our bedroom. But let's have a wooden door for now. This is the entrance then to our little bed. And here we still need some wooden floor. Right, and then for the furniture, the double bedroom. This one here. That we can then have for both of them. Meanwhile, what is also happening on this side is we have a bushfire or a forest fire by now that spread quite quickly, and as we can see, there are burned trees now. I think you can get some ash out of this one. Other than that, it should hopefully not spread to our side. That would be not the best option because we have our fields here, so another good reason why we should have the fields then indoors later. And as we can see, the bedroom takes shape, so a wooden double bed is also now being built by Nathaniel, hopefully on time. And a bit of room, a bit of light here as well. The other thing that, once we have this one, we also need some power, so the power conduit then continues to this side, so that we can then also install a heater or a cooler. Perfect, that was quick. And a bit later we finally also have a double bed now for both of my young lovers. Hopefully they are a bit happier now because of that. There's still a sandstone chunk though in the bed, and they should then hold it back. Yeah, my storage for stone chunks is a bit full, so let's also expand this area. We do have the room for that. And happy ending. Pride and Procene are finally sleeping in their own bed together with a sandstone chunk, but that is fine. Both of them are happy nevertheless. And this one, of course, also then will increase the mood and probably, well, lead to some Scoodly duping and babies. And hopefully with that, we look to a bright future. Stay tuned.